Hello everyone, today I have a different video. Well, look, it's still related to technology and it's still a review, but it is not a gaming product, nor is it a gadget of sorts used by gamers. Or, well, it is if you have a hot room. Guys, this is the Dyson fan. Yes, how exciting! A fan. Bladeless fan, that is. Why am I reviewing something like this? Well, I think it's very much related to technology because this is interconnected with an app. It has Wi-Fi built in, and it will basically connect to your phone or your Wi-Fi hotspot. And you can control it from anywhere, anytime, and you can set up that, look, at 6 o'clock I come home and it's a bit warm out there, put the cooler on. It's a little bit cold, maybe at midnight, make it turn on to a heater. That is really, really cool, and that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about it. As you can see, it is a bladeless fan with this cool wavy design that sort of sends out a, yeah, look, if you put it up to max, it does send out a nice wave of cool air. It has some sort of filtering options in there where it filter the air that you are breathing, which is really cool for allergens. Now, I don't know how much this can do, this little unit can actually do. So I've got my doubts. I haven't seen any improvement in my allergies. I have allergies for grass and pollen. I was still sneezing as much as I usually sneeze when this was on. Didn't really help much, but you know, could be something better for people who have stuff to do with dust. But it's there. It's an option. It's a marketable feature. But what this has, I think, in my opinion, that's really cool is the app. If I set this to cool down my room at a certain time and slow down over time or turn on again, it's really cool and it's interconnected, and that's what we're going to start seeing soon a lot. Well, look, we're already seeing it, but we're going to see a lot more of it. Little things like that that are connected to your everyday world, the Internet of Things. This is one of the first things I've gotten, and this was very expensive, but we got it on special through a dealer that was through somebody who was working at one of the shops. So the actual amount we paid was cheap, but the actual item is expensive. Now, after buying it at that price, about, I think we paid $200, I would not recommend paying the retail price, which is like $600 or $800. Get a normal fan for $20. This is not gonna improve your room's, if it's cold, maybe it will heat it up. Get a heater, you can get a heater for like 50 bucks. If it's warm, this really isn't gonna help, and that's what I found. Got a nice little cool remote, and I put it up to maximum. It's not really cooling down the room. If you know how aerodynamics work and how this is supposed to cool, it needs to be blowing on your skin to actually cool you, to remove that heat that's gonna go off your skin. But it's not actually cooling down the room, it's still blowing the same air into you, it's just making you feel a little bit cooler. So this isn't it. If you want air conditioning, you gotta get an air conditioner. Even if it's a small internal one of those units, it's much better than this. Don't expect this to cool you. I guess the other thing that's cool is the fact that you can make it move sideways. It's a little bit motorized, and that's pretty cool too. But most fans can do that. The difference in this one is that it can be controlled with a remote and an app. That is literally the only difference between this fan and any other cheap ass fan. So why is everybody spending money on this? Well, I think it's because it looks cool, because it has no blades. If you've got kids and they've got pencils, they will stick it in fans. With this, you can't, and it's still blowing air. So there's a reason to buy it. You got kids, you don't want their fingers to be hurt. They're not going to get chopped off unless it's a metal fan. Let's just get that clear. But they might stick things in it. They might break things with it. They might knock it over. The other thing is, well, it's actually a little bit quieter than normal fans, even on maximum. I think that blew a little bit on the microphone there, but I think it's a little bit quieter than most fans, and it even produces a little bit more air, in my opinion, from a standard fan, and it can blow in a direction more direct, and you can even set how wide that is, which is actually quite nice. But it's just a fan. At the end of the day, are you gonna spend $600 to $800 on a fan? I hope not. We spent $200 and we got a bit of use out of it. It's app connected, it's cool, it's fun for like the first 5 minutes when you set it up. After that, it's still just a fan. My recommendation is don't get sold by apps that have fans. Fans that have apps. Whatever way you look at it. It's just not useful yet. My useful thing is a whole house air conditioning system that's connected to your phone, and then you control it and you set up all the times for it to do. A fan? That's just useless. That's just pushing a product because it's connected. Because it's connected via Internet of Things. Don't get sold on this. If you are going to invest in something for your house, get something like an app-controlled air conditioning unit. That will actually make your life a lot better. This won't. But again, the other thing of it is the other part will probably cost you a lot more. But that's up to you. My recommendation is just let it pass you by. If somebody in your family wants one, just get them a fan. Just get him a normal fan. Get him a nice fan. Get him a $60 fan that's, you know, metal and stands and goes up and down and has a remote. Because this is not worth it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope it has been interesting, I suppose. Never get to see one of these often enough being reviewed, so I thought I would. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why. Let me know what you would like me to review. It doesn't have to be a gaming product. It could be something as simple as a fan that's connected to an app. Let me know in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Thank you very much.